Hello Gemini, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and it is time for July readings. If you've been with me before, you know I usually do a bit of a preamble that includes the reminder that these are general readings for a general Gemini audience. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. I invite you to check out the videos for your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, for the most resonant experience. Obviously, check out whatever videos you're inclined to check out. I want to thank everyone who has liked and shared and subscribed. It means the world to me when you leave a comment and show your support that way. So if you find anything in here helpful, useful, please feel free to let me know. It really helps me to connect your energy as I continue to read for you. Today we are using the Unfolding Path Tarot, and also for an oracle card, I felt like pulling a card from the Lenormand deck. So let's go ahead and do that now. The Gentleman. Oopsies. So, this would typically indicate that there is a person, doesn't have to be male in expression, but could be, but typically another person outside of you is going to be figuring into your reading. This could be a romantic partner. Again, gender doesn't necessarily matter in this case, but another person would be influencing your reading in July, or this reading will be about another person. This could also be indicating maybe a relationship with a boss or a coworker is what we'll be looking at. This could also be something to do with a friend, a sibling. Let's see what the cards tell us. We have another person card in the King of Pentacles showing up immediately. Again, it doesn't have to be male in expression showing up in your life, but this would typically be a boss type person, a mature person, and a person secure in their energy and secure with a sort of leadership role, boss role, and usually involved with money, finances, security, business, maybe an entrepreneur, maybe in banking, somebody with a position that could offer you advice, could offer you a job, could offer you financial assistance even, or could even offer you, if you were in a position where you need maybe a room to stay, depending on your circumstances, maybe a room in their house if you're in transition, that sort of a thing. This would be someone who can offer assistance, who can offer maybe money, a job, that sort of a thing. This is someone who is stable, typically, and secure, and helpful. Also sort of no fuss, no drama, tells it like it is, doesn't have time for like drama and telling stories, doesn't have time for really worrying about the backstory. This is kind of someone who just wants to stabilize and move forward. This is slow and steady wins the race energy. And paired with this King of Pentacles, again, this could be a female person. This could be this could even be your mom or your sister too, a best friend type, but someone who has something to offer you, advice, a job. This could be a boss, something like that. But paired with this is the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be, I keep saying someone who could offer you a job, because the Ace of Pentacles is often a new job, a new chapter in your career, a new financial opportunity, a new phase in your financial world. So this person could be offering you that job, could have a connection for you in your sort of career goals, should we say. It could have advice. This could be a financial planner that could help you kind of organize your finances, an agent of some kind. Again, if you had been in transition, this could be someone that just is that safe place to land while you get started in that new phase, or has some seed money or something along those lines that helps you with this new chapter, this new phase. And so, again, a strong influence here that this person is very helpful in this new phase. We see very much that there's some kind of in this reading as we move forward, there's very much a new chapter happening, right? A new beginning here, with help from someone, or in partnership maybe with someone. In the next column, we see the Nine of Cups, which is very much a happiness, a sort of, it's typically interpreted as a wish fulfillment card, but I don't see that as like a winning the lottery card. It's that card that's like a sort of a freedom from oppression. There's something that happens that has released you from a sort of difficulty, or something that opens a door, an opportunity, right, that you've been waiting for. And this is just that freedom. You can even see it in this in the artwork. Let's see if we can get her in better focus. There we go. I mean, just the release. Cups are actually about emotional fulfillment. So it's not about, the Nine of Cups doesn't speak to the getting of something, or, so much the achieving of something, but the feeling of freedom, the emotional sort of release or satisfaction that comes maybe with this new opportunity, or this safe space to land, or whatever has happened kind of in this phase here. And we also have paired with this feeling of satisfaction or relief or freedom, the Six of Wands, which is a similar vibe in that, sorry, not Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, which is a moving on from troubled waters. The Six of Swords speaks to moving from a sort of maybe chaotic or disillusioned or dark times. You can see it in the artwork of this card. She's moving from this dark place into a dawn or a sunny time, or maybe from the storm into the calmer weather. And typically what happens with the Six of Swords is some piece of information has allowed us to make a decision, or has freed up something that allows us to move forward with clarity. So it's sort of the clarity card. So now we can move from a place of disillusion, or insecurity, or being unsure, or not knowing how to move forward. And now we have the information we need, or the clarity we need to move forward, or make a decision, or to be sure that we're on the right path. And then in this final column here, it's absolute, again, you can see the Ten of Cups builds on that feeling of the Nine of Cups, right? In the Nine of Cups, our central character was feeling relief within herself, that emotional sort of relief. And now she can sort of bring it with her family and celebrate with her family, and feel I can take care of my family. I have a tribe to belong to, and we're safe and we're secure. So sometimes this can refer to maybe like a summer vacation with the family, being able to enjoy time with the family. It can point to a specific a celebration, like a wedding or a family reunion, something like that, or just having the time to spend with family. Sometimes if you've been locked in work or something, just being able to take a little time off can just, it can be something to celebrate, or having the resources, maybe making a sale if you're in sales, and having a commission, or getting that job that frees up some funds, or something along those lines. It could be something along those, take it as it resonates for you, because it'll be different for different Gemini, right? But it's some sort of time to celebrate or feel secure with the family. And it doesn't necessarily have to be blood relations, right? Like not all of us are blessed with great relations with the people that we're related to by blood. This could be your chosen tribe. This could be, those summer music festivals, take it as it resonates for you. And this is paired with this Page of Cups. Look at this cute guy. Now, pages tend to come up as we are making new connections with other people, making new friends, making new, sometimes this can come up when you're on those dating apps and connecting with new people, or even new groups, like if you join a cosplay group or a choir or a bowling group, whatever your interests might be. It can be, finding a group that you really belong to. So it's not necessarily just the old sort of connections you have. There's also this sense here in July of making new connections as well. So for those of you who are looking for single and looking, shall we say, there's the opportunity, the real chance that could happen for you with this page. And I should also mention with the Ten of Cups, tens speak to endings and new beginnings. So there can be celebrations that mark significant achievements or milestones that also usher in new beginnings. So it could be the sort of thing, oh, sorry, that's a little bit out of focus. So this could be the sort of thing where, and not everybody is going to be attending a graduation in July, but it could be that sort of energy where something closes and something else has to, a new phase has to start. It could be, especially if you're starting a new job, maybe you have to leave an old job. So it could be a goodbye party, and or leaving one department as you move to another department or something like that. You'll know how it best resonates in your situation. But in any case, the gentleman, or the man card from the Lenormand that we started here, indicates that there is one person, or possibly people, that will be very impactful for you this month in July, and certainly making connections. And I would say certainly in terms of your business, career, financial life is definitely like in the cards here early in the month. But then we also see your emotional life impacted in the end of the month. and there's a sort of a bridge here in the middle, and there's an information piece, some kind of message or some sort of information comes in maybe mid-month that gives you the clarity. Is it related to your relationships, maybe your family, maybe a romantic situation, dating situation, perhaps? It could be different for different Gemini, but all in all, it looks like you have kind of two planks. So a lot going on. Business, career, take that as applies for you for maybe retired people, or this could be about retirement. I should also plug that in. I'm sorry for anyone who is leaving the kind of career life. This could also be about moving into retirement and financial planning and that sort of thing. But so your sort of financial career, retirement, that's in the cards, as well as your emotional life with loved ones, possibly romantic, your soul tribe or your relations, celebrations there. But it's a very positive month in both regards. So do enjoy. I hope this has been helpful, Gemini. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.